What is going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand, episode number 34 for your Monday Night Raw review for August 30th, 2021. I'm your host, Philly Met. You can follow me on TikTok at Philly Met. We are not at full strength tonight, mainly because this show was freaking terrible. Nobody decided to watch it, and I was actually very proud of my OTB members that did that. But guys, we are still here. As you guys can probably tell by my voice is still shot from the weekend that I had. Went to an indie
show.
Yeah, I went to an independent wrestling show in Connecticut. Freaking fantastic. That show had no business of being that good, but it was. I got a lot of great pictures with the guys and everything. Freaking fantastic. And then yesterday, I went to the Patriots Giants game. And Patriots and Giants game where the Patriots won 22-20. So that was the thing. And my voice is just completely shocked. So then I had to watch this shit show. So there's that. I will be making my return very soon. If you guys actually saw my video on TikTok, it's going to be happening September 5th at All Out. We are back on TikTok. So guys, follow the TikTok for all the latest stuff when it comes to professional wrestling. I'm going to let these guys do their intros and we can get this show underway. And let's just talk through Monday Night Raw because this show, after the first segment, was freaking terrible. Let's go.
All right, what up, chat? You know what I'm saying? I want to go to sleep really bad.
Don't worry, this show is not going to last long. Trust me.
Look, you watch the show. Saul and Megan aren't going to be on the show tonight for many reasons. The main reason why Raw sucks. Okay, Raw sucks.
I said, I was very proud of my OTB family members that didn't watch the show because they didn't have to. I don't blame them.
I don't blame them for not being here today. We're not going anywhere. We're just me, Batch, and Phil, just the guys here for tonight. We didn't. If you guys didn't watch Raw tonight, you didn't miss anything.
If you guys didn't watch Raw, consider yourself blessed.
Yeah,
because the show was not good.
If you went there live, you might want to ask for your money back. That's all I'm saying. Batch Pack in the house, though. Hit me on TikTok, YouTube, Batch About the Match, and man, Raw is just a show. It's just happening. It really is just here. Ain't nothing special about it when you're looking at all these other shows that are happening. Hurts my head almost.
The independent show that I went to on Saturday, that was better than Monday Night Raw.
Sure it was.
And the thing is, it literally had no business being that good. By the way, shout out to the Mob Squad real quick. Jay, Evans, and all the rest of those guys. I gave you hell at that independent show. Shout out to you. One of them actually almost challenged me to get into the ring, and I kind of backed out of that. But it was absolutely crazy. But guys, let's just get right into the shit show. We actually started off Monday Night Raw pretty decent, but it's kind of like, what else haven't we seen before? We started off with a United States Championship Open Challenge event and all that, but then we had like maybe 5 to 6 people come out at once. Heck, even Rhea Ripley came out during this thing. So she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll take on all of you." I'm like, whatever. So Damian Priest has a whole shtick of welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm issuing an opening challenge for the United States Championship. Come on out, whoever the hell wants it.
And everyone
Sheamus comes out. Yeah, Sheamus came out first. Not surprising because he just lost that goddamn title. Then we had Drew McIntyre come out. Not surprising because Damian and Drew tagged last week, if I'm aware. I probably wasn't even watching the show at the time, so maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Then we had the WWE champion come out with Bobby Lashley, so that makes sense. He's like, yeah, hey, I got the WWE title. Why can't I have this one too? And he's like, okay. And then RKBro randomly just decided to come out, and they're like, oh yeah, well, I don't know how you can hold 2 championships. And I'm like, oh wait, we do have 2 championships, and Randy Orton's just doing this thing like, just shut the fuck up, Riddle. Calm down. It's all right. And then Riddle, he has no idea what an open challenge is. I'm fully convinced of that. He's like, hey, speaking of open challenges and speaking of the word of the day being open challenges, how about we challenge you, Bob, and you, MVP, to a Raw Tag Team Championship match? And Randy's like, you know that's not how an open challenge works, right? Riddle is like, nah, it don't matter. It don't matter. What about it? What about it? What about it? And MVP is like, yeah, whatever. We can do it. It's a thing that's gonna happen tonight on the show. And then that was it. Then maybe after everybody was all done and settled with everything, I mean, we already had the matches confirmed, and they were confirmed by the general managers of Raw and SmackDown, Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce. But Adam Pearce blocked me for that, so thank you, Adam. Love you. He's like, yeah, we're going to have 2 main events tonight, Raw Tag Team Championship, United States Championship. One happened just before 9 o'clock, so that's a main event right there. And then we actually had one in the main event. But, yeah. After that was confirmed by the Monday Night Raw general managers, Rhea Ripley decides to come out, and we had our first match. This segment was, I tweeted this out earlier. You literally could not book anything more of the same. They were probably scrambling at 7 o'clock, saying, all right, what do we need to do for our first segment? Let's try to get everybody on the show at once. Let's get everybody on the show at once. Let's get every single champion here. We're going to put the WWE champion.
It's a whole roster. Get out there.
We're going to put the WWE champion. We're going to put the Raw Tag Team champions. We're going to put the United States champion, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre, because Drew McIntyre has to be on the show first, bar none. That's it. Oh, and we'll just add Rhea Ripley in there just to sprinkle in for the women, because you know, equality. Now, I'm not saying that as a joke. Like, equality is obviously a real good thing. Keep at it. The women are doing what they can to to make something out of nothing. In this, the women are trying to make something out of nothing in this terrible ass women's division. But segment of promo. Interference, promo, interference, repeat, and just keep going until literally nobody's on the show anymore. I don't know what the heck this was about. I mean, if you guys can tell me what any of this was about, just tell me, because this
besides
was not,
making Shayna look worse, I couldn't tell you.
Like this show,
repeatedly.
like I can't,
I mean, as much as they try to make Rhea look good, it just doesn't help Shayna, and it doesn't even help Rhea, honestly. This doesn't even help. This isn't a good start to the show, following everyone fucking coming out from the roster.
I can't figure out like why they always have to do these kind of things of like, oh yeah, segment, interference so that they can talk, then another person interferes so that they can talk, and it's just literally everybody's here, and we're like, what the hell is Rhea gonna get? Like, what are we getting here from this? Because nobody's getting over from any of that. Nobody. And then it's not even really a point to get somebody over just because of interfering and promos and all that, but it literally just leads to confusion, and you're booking yourselves into corners every single where you turn. I don't get it. From that though, Rhea Ripley was actually coming out here not to do the United States Championship Open Challenge, but she was actually in a match against Shayna Baszler. Now, I was in Lost Live. He's like, I had to see Shayna winning. I have to see it, right? Obviously that was not the case.
Can't have Rhea losing either. Shit.
Rhea won this. I guess you can call it a match. I really don't know. This match was not even really that long. Nikki was.
Oh, like none of the matches were.
No, yeah. Nikki was with Rhea. Nia was with Shayna. Of course she is. And this match was just They lost all their luster ever since coming up from NXT, and I don't understand why nobody gets that. Shayna has never looked the same ever since she left NXT. Ever. Maybe since that Elimination Chamber match where she literally eliminated everybody, but she lost that anyway when she had the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 36, lost that match to Becky Lynch, where she should have won. Ever since then, and ever since that moment at WrestleMania 36, she has literally done absolutely nothing on this show. Rhea Ripley, she's just been shoved down her throat so much that she just can't even be off the TV for 1 week. I don't know what it is. I don't know what they have to do to make Shayna Baszler or Rhea Ripley look better in the eyes of the WWE Universe again, or at least on my end. I don't know what they can do, but they just seem to can't do anything. I mean, pairing Rhea with a Nikki Ash? Why?
I couldn't
They're
tell
two
you
totally different, completely characters. You guys can talk now. I've talked way too much. I'm sorry.
No, Raw has lost me. They literally have lost me. SummerSlam was their half of the card was no good. The feuds, I mean, they had they've kind of just lost me, especially even the women's division. They are just, as you said, repetitiveness is really the best way to describe it.
We'll talk about that Keith Lee heel turn, as he did not even show up tonight, so we'll figure that out. But we'll talk about it soon.
Yeah, I like that idea, Shad. Rhea as heel would be much better, because working with Nikki, that is,
I mean, she has to turn on Nikki at some point, right? I mean, they can't actually have him as a legit tag team.
Tonight would have been fine.
WWE just puts people together and says, "Oh, they're a tag team now."
Yeah, and that's what. And they say they're a company that does not like to work with tag teams, and that they're singles, prioritized. But really, it's like, are we? Are we really? It's like, let's look at Raw.
It's changed so much, man.
Loff, is there literally anything that they can do to try to revive the careers of Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley at this point, other than breaking Rhea from Nikki? Because once that happens, then maybe something else could happen. But I don't know how you can revive them at all.
The only possible thing you can do at this point is reset and start at the Queen of the Ring tournament, even though 9 times out of 10. I saw
Lewis, you just made a great point. I'm sorry. Merge the fucking divisions. Okay. I can't fucking stress that enough. I've been saying this since 2016 when they did the first draft. Merge the fucking divisions. There you go, Loff. You can say things now.
Josiah posted a video. He said, talking about the Queen of the Ring, and we all know that Charlotte's going to win. That's facts. She's probably going to win it. I would say you reset the.
It's either Charlotte or going to be Becky. It's either Charlotte or Becky.
Like, if we're doing in my opinion, if we're doing the Queen of the Ring, the champion should not be a part of it.
Well, I heard Charlotte turned it down, and she wants to face the Queen as the Queen, champion versus Queen. That's the rumor I heard.
That would make more sense.
Or at least the winner of the Queen of the Ring gets a shot at one of the women's championships and whatever brand actually has the winner on. I think that would be at least something.
Yeah, but
But then that would have to be the same thing for King of the Ring as well.
Yeah.
And if somebody wins it from SmackDown, you're going up against Roman, and you're not going to win against Roman. So it would have to be somebody from Raw. And I don't even know if you can beat Bobby Lashley. Well, actually, no, you probably could. Kofi did that.
Yes, he did.
But then he got squashed in like 2 minutes at Money in the Bank. So figure that out. But it's I don't know what they can really do. I really don't. And it's WWE's fault for doing this to them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because it's literally just the women are trying to make the best out of this shitty situation, and it has been shitty since they split the whole division apart. You got 7 women on Monday Night Raw, or 8, or however many it is.
It's like 8
That's
and
not
6.
a division.
It feels like
that's not a division. And then you got 5 women on Friday Night SmackDown. That's not a division.
And we rarely see Liv Morgan. That is
exactly. Like for SmackDown, you got Sasha,
Bianca, Becky.
Sasha's
Sasha's out
Bayley.
again. Bailey's out. It's like.
Then you got Carmella, Liv,
and Carmella,
Zelina Vega, if you even
really
count
just
her.
Thrown in there.
Zelina Vega, if you even count her, so that's 7.
She would lose in the first round.
Is Alexa Raw or SmackDown? I don't even fight Raw.
Alexa's
right?
Raw.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't even know where they fucking have her at right now. Naomi's on SmackDown, but it feels like she's not even part of that.
You wonder why everybody calls the Legends for the Women's Royal Rumble, because there's literally not enough to maybe fit 13 of those spots.
Yeah.
It's pathetic.
If you're booking the Royal Rumble for stuff like that, then you would have people like Naomi or Liv Morgan to be top runners to win that.
Right.
Same thing with the Queen of the Ring, but it's not really the most realistic thing because you're not putting them on TV enough and they're not gaining enough credibility to make.
And see what they did. They were doing that with Liv and the Money in the Bank, and they did that with Bianca and Royal Rumble. And Shad, see, this is going to tie in right with that Becky situation, because they did that with Bianca at Royal Rumble, let her win at Mania, and then it's a little bit of a touchy subject on which side you're on, but it definitely did hurt Bianca's run losing to Becky in that sort of sense.
Now, Josh, I do want to highlight your comment only because I'm blaming the WWE creative. I'm not blaming the women. The women don't have anything to do with this.
That's how it feels, Shad, right here.
The women don't have anything to do with it. It
ain't Becky's
WWE
fault.
creative.
WWE called her up. They said, yo, CM Punk is back in AEW. We need you here. We need Brock here. Everyone get here right now. That's just how it played out.
I do kind of want to talk about the Brock situation because Shad, I first of all, I just love your content. I've seen your content so many times, but the Becky Lynch situation.
I actually think I follow him too.
I have to speak the truth here, because if I don't, you guys are calling me fake. So I'm gonna speak the truth here as much as I can. I did not like it.
It was a bad decision.
I did not like it whatsoever. You have Bianca Belair win the Royal Rumble. You have her in the main event of night 1 of WrestleMania. And this is really the only time I'm going to be speaking about this, all right? So we have her in the main event of WrestleMania night 1. This is the first ever main event between 2 black women in a singles match in WrestleMania history.
And it basically means nothing now.
Sasha put Bianca over. Sasha was crying at the end of the match in tears because of how well that match went down. You have her hold this championship for over 100 days. Yeah, sure, beating the likes of Carmella, but Carmella's gotten a lot better since her first few years in WWE. You have her beat the likes of Zelina Vega. Why? Well, of course, why? Because she's like 0-14 on the main roster ever since she got back. But that's besides the point. You have her beat Bayley inside Hell in a Cell. Great match. But other than that, who else has she beaten? Okay. You have her go up against Sasha at SummerSlam to the point where they had a video package all up right into
Had me hooked.
literally right into when Sasha was just about to make her entrance. And then Greg Hamilton says, "Oh yeah, well, sorry everybody. Sasha Banks is no longer here and no longer can compete tonight." And then who comes out? Becky Lynch. Now, do I like Becky Lynch's return? Of course I do. I knew Becky Lynch was going to return at some point. But you do not have her beat Bianca Belair, who worked her ass off to get to where she was in 26 seconds.
That's her holding. Yeah, it made her 100-day reign nothing. And the word squash does get thrown around a lot. Like I won't disagree on that, but that is the definition of it. Because if you don't use her correctly going from here, then what was the point of that Rumble win, the main event win at Mania, holding that title for 100-some days? Like,
now, I've heard some people try to give the argument. Now, Loff, I do kind of want to get your opinion on this. That, oh yeah, because of the 26-second loss, it's going to get Bianca more over and more as a sympathetic babyface. Why do we have to have sympathy for her?
No lube.
Why do we have to have sympathy for her? We already know that she's one of the greats. Look, we already know that she was a great champion. So why do we need to have sympathy for her? And apparently Becky's now heel. How can you turn her heel? She just came back. She just had a baby and she looks freaking fantastic. How could you boo her after everything that she went through for the past 12 months? I don't get it. I don't know how you can turn her heel. And apparently, this is Becky's idea. Now you guys can talk. I'm sorry again. I just don't know how to do this. I really don't know how to say this without trying to bring up those points.
It's like...
Now, Megan, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel.
No, we already had it. We had this discussion.
We already had a discussion about that, but yeah.
And I understand her viewpoint 100%.
Yeah.
With me, it was just like, as soon as I saw Becky come out, the first thing I thought of was like, we're about to have a really good match. Did I take into account how the way Becky was feeling? No. I didn't realize that she probably wasn't ready for a 20-minute match. I was expecting that because I didn't know. Obviously, we didn't know all this backstage stuff.
Right.
We didn't know that she wasn't fully prepared to have.
I expected a little bit more than.
Yeah, it's just like first of all, the way you had Bianca built up, you had her fight Carmella 46,000 times, Zelina 46,000 times, and you had the little bits of greatness with her and Sasha.
Yeah,
right. You try to do that again, and then you break it off right when Sasha's about to come out. This is all the fact.
I agree, Lewis.
Even if Becky did go backstage and say, "Okay, Vince, I want to turn heel," there's certain ways you go about things,
right?
And you can't just throw stuff out there and hope that it's gonna work. Like we're not watching the same show that you're putting on. We see what you did to Bianca. You have Bianca built up this whole time, just for it to end like that. I'm not mad at Becky winning. I'm mad at Becky winning the way in which she did. If you push this and Becky went out there and she did like a Brock, she went out there, stare Bianca down. Boom! You got Extreme Rules. You got Extreme Rules match. Becky can't go right now. Cool. Push it to Extreme Rules, and they can have a match for as long as they freaking want it. But for it to go like that. No, at this point, you might as well not have Bianca on the card because for her to lose that fast, it didn't make any sense to me. It was unfortunate, and at the same time, I feel bad for Becky too because I don't think in Becky's mind she was like, "Oh, let me just go squash Bianca." That doesn't make. I don't think she did.
At least I hope she wasn't.
Yeah,
in my head she was. I obviously don't know how she was thinking. In my head, she wasn't doing that. I honestly put 100% of the blame on Vince McMahon and whoever.
Yeah, see, I don't even you don't even think Bianca might not even have taken it that way. It's just all Vinnie Mac.
it's really all too subjective to make a full opinion about, because we don't know who made that final call. Well, we do, but it's like we don't know how much stuff went into that.
We don't know if Becky Lynch was trying to fight with Vince, saying, "Hey, I don't think that we should do this way." I mean, look at what we did to build Bianca up in the way that we did. She had the first ever two black women main event at WrestleMania in its entire history. Why do I have to beat her in 26 seconds? All this stuff. We don't know if she was like that. We don't know.
Oh, in that heel stuff? No.
You're not gonna boo her.
First of all, Becky coming back is an inspirational comeback. She was pregnant.
Yes.
And she came back. She looked freaking fire. I was happy. And then all you do, if you want to have Bianca lose like that, fine. Bianca should have turned heel on SmackDown. She coming out flipping her hair. No,
or even right
yes. And
right after the match.
That's also another thing that I want to bring up. Bianca, why are you skipping around, twirling your brain, having a fun time? You should be fucking pissed. You should be pissed.
You let her walk in, beat you, and then walk out, and you come out jumping around. No. Those are two. I don't even watch NXT, but I know for a fact when I saw the little clips of Bianca, the Bianca NXT and the Bianca on SmackDown, two totally different people.
Hey man, that's the Rhea from NXT and the Rhea.
But this is where we get the saying: Triple H creates, Vince McMahon kills, and that's exactly what he's done with every single person from NXT within the past maybe 2 to 3 years, maybe even more than that.
Yeah, I'm saying this is not. I don't think it's Becky's fault. I don't think it's Bianca's fault. I don't think it's Carmella's fault. I don't think it's Zelina's fault.
Sasha, it ain't.
Heck, you could have even had a triple threat. Put Carmella in there, and then and then if Becky had to win the championship, have Becky pin Carmella, so that Bianca doesn't look that bad in the loss, because she still technically looks strong because she didn't get pinned. But no, you have to have her beat the crap out of Carmella to the point where she wasn't even seen anymore. And then 26 seconds. I don't know. But, I mean, the point is it was bad. It was bad. And
blame Vince McMahon and blame creative. For the love of God.
It's not any of the women's fault. It's not. It's not any of the women's fault. I can't stress that enough. It's not the women's fault. It's not.
Oh, Vince and AJ. Vince and Paul probably.
Paul. Well, I don't know what Paul was doing. But
Paul probably loses sleep.
Vince probably. I mean, Triple H probably lost a lot of sleep about the whole Adam Cole situation. But that's not even what we're here to talk about. Point is, it was not a good situation, and I don't condone it, and I don't tolerate it. But you know what? It is what it is, and it is what happened.
Yeah.
And now they're saying Hornswoggle is better than Becky. All right, I think we should probably move away from the Becky Lynch situation. Rhea Ripley won that match. Whatever, it's no big deal. We had a Viking Raiders promo. Viking Raiders haven't shown up in about like maybe 3 to 4 months. I'm shocked they're still with the company. They faced Jinder Mahal.
Pinned him.
Boo.
And Veer. Viking Raiders won in a matter of like maybe 2 minutes. Of course they were going to. It's Jinder fucking Mahal. The fact that Jinder Mahal gets used more than Ricochet is a fucking disgrace. And that's just facts.
I'll talk all day about Ricochet. I love Ricochet.
Jinder Mahal and Veer. This was such a shitty show. I don't even understand this.
I'll say we're over 2 in matches so far.
What did you make? You made predictions?
No, just in terms of quality.
Oh, just in terms of the quality. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, you made predictions? Oh man, you had a night tonight then, I guess. We had the United States Championship Open Challenge triple threat between Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus. I was so scared that Drew McIntyre was gonna win this, and I don't know why. I was so scared, mainly because it was Drew McIntyre. But this was his first championship defense in Damian Priest. He had to win this match, and I'm glad he did. And it was a damn good triple threat too. If there was one good match on this fucking show, this was this triple threat match. And this triple threat match was the match of the night, bar none. This match was fantastic. But of course it is, because it is Drew McIntyre. I don't give a crap about what Drew McIntyre does nowadays, because he's Mr. Feeney at this point and he just tells stories. Sheamus is always a good worker. He's always been a good worker from the moment he stepped foot in WWE. And Damian Priest is Damian Priest. He's fucking fantastic. I've loved Punishment Martinez ever since the days when he was actually that name. They're all just great professional wrestlers, and this was a damn good triple threat match for the United States title. You guys can talk. I mean, I was just waiting for you guys.
I was really trying to think of something. I don't know what to say.
This match was best of the night, that's for sure.
I want to call it the best of the night, but I can't, because this is the way triple threat matches are supposed to go, and I feel like we're just pushing this match up because everything else was just booty butt cheek.
So everything else was absolutely.
Oh yeah, everything else was definitely booty butt cheek.
I mean, the next match was DouDrop versus fucking Eva, man.
Eva Marie.
What do you expect when you got that following? This is gonna be match of the night, and these three did perform. Shout out Sheamus, Damian, and Drew, and thankfully Drew's not a Grand Slam champion walking around right now.
Oh yeah, if he won that match, oh boy, shit, oh boy.
The match was very good though, and you have to say that, because these three were fantastic together. The final, this match went all over the place too. They were going all over the place. We saw, was it a bro kick or a claymore that looked fantastic to you, Loff, in your life?
Oh, it was the bro kick, because I think Drew was setting up for the claymore, and Shane, when Drew jumped up, Shane was like, "Bow!" Oh my god, it was.
Oh, okay, so no, I did see that spot. I was just like, wait a second, because I was ahead of you. You were behind, as you usually are from Monday Night Raw. I don't get it, but it is happening. It does happen. But yeah, you were marking up for that spot, and I was like, wait, what spot was that? I'm trying to think back, but yeah, it was that. This is a very great match. We had respect at the end of it. Drew McIntyre shook the hand of Damian Priest. Now, what do we do from here when it comes to the Extreme Rules pay-per-view? I don't know. We might have another triple threat between these two, because I don't see Sheamus going away anytime soon. And Drew McIntyre, if Drew McIntyre does eventually turn heel, which I do want him to, because at least then the stories would make sense, and him being Mr. Feeney would make sense in a way. Bring back Broken Dreams if you actually do that. But I don't know where we go from here for the United States Championship at Extreme Rules.
Drew versus Damian, it seems.
This whole show of respect with the handshake thing, Drew McIntyre is going to have to turn on Damian, right? Eventually. That's probably the next thing that's going to happen, and we'll probably get Drew versus Damian one-on-one.
Eventually. Yeah.
That makes the most logical sense. But it's WWE, so we're probably going to see something like Humberto Carrillo, the Walking L, versus
his 15th contendership match.
Yeah. But we'll figure that out. The Walking L did compete tonight, but we'll get to that. Actually, no, we'll get to that right now, because that's what happened. Well, we had the 24/7 championship thing. Akira Tozawa was dressed up as a dog.
That was funny. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed at it.
People think that this shit is funny, and I don't understand why.
I'm sorry. I thought it was hilarious.
Don't pander to them, Luff. Don't you pander to the fucking
Look,
Raw.
I ain't gonna lie. If I laugh, everyone saw me laughing 4K. They all saw me laughing. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, listen. As much as I hate to say this, even though R-Truth has blocked me on Twitter, I do like the man. I do. He's a very funny guy. All right. But you have him chase this 24/7 championship for like the 57th time, or 52nd, or whatever the heck it is. I know he's over 50 at this point. His age and the championship reigns he's had. And then you got Akira Tozawa dressing up as a dog, and then you got Reggie who does flips for a living. He was at Cirque du Soleil before signing with WWE. So, of course he's going to do flippy shit. You're in a playground for kids. Why are you there? Why? If you're going to defend the championship, defend it inside a WWE ring, please. Instead of these segments that were obviously pre-taped, and just say, oh yeah, let's go to a park. Akira, you can be dressed up as a dog. R-Truth, you can be his master. Try to train him. And like, oh yeah, Reggie's just strolling through the park, having a fun time. Like, what is this? Like, I can't be the only one thinking that this shit is trash. This shit is made for 6-year-olds.
Well, damn.
It is. I wouldn't be shocked if Nicholas Cone, John Cone's son, who won the Raw Tag Team Championship with Braun Strowman back at all those years at WrestleMania, came back and beat Reggie for the 24/7 title. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked. I don't get it. I don't get it. And people like this shit. And I'm sorry, Love. I love you like a brother, but I don't know how you can like this.
He was dressed up as a dog. I just
exactly, which makes it
That's what did
so
it well.
terrible.
R-Truth in the back screaming. It was just a really,
which makes it so bad.
Yes, -3.
I just thought it was very funny. I was gonna post it later. I ain't gonna lie. I just thought
you were gonna post it. Oh God.
Yeah,
oh God.
I love it. I think it's funny. R-Truth can really do anything, and I'll laugh. I ain't gonna lie.
First it was Xbox mode. Now he's the dog trainer for Akira Tozawa, who's the actual dog.
He's just naturally funny. You ever had someone you don't like, but you just have to admit it they're funny?
Yeah, sadly.
I love R-Truth, but if I don't like Raw, but I can't admit when something. I can admit when something's funny, and that's what it was. The show still sucked. I shouldn't be looking at this as a freaking gleam of hope.
You shouldn't be looking at this as a highlight of the show.
Yeah, but it was.
But you are.
And R-Truth jumping around with a dog.
A dog.
Well, fake dog. Honestly.
It's Akira Tozawa as a dog.
Yeah. Dog. That's what it was. I mean.
Well, that was the thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, people. It is what it is. Then we had the man dressed up as the next version of Glenn Jacobs. Kane is here. Karrion Kane is here.
Wow.
And this match was 7 minutes too long, or however long this match actually was for.
Yeah.
He faced a walking L in Humberto Carrillo. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Humberto. They literally replaced the L in the alphabet with Humberto Carrillo. If you look in the dictionary, just for the letter L, you'll see Humberto's picture in it. Why is this guy even employed with the company? He has not won in... I think he hasn't ever won a match in WWE. That's how convinced I am.
I don't remember last time he did.
I don't even think he really has. And Karrion Kross... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Somebody tell me what to do, because I really don't know what they're doing with him.
They're all off. That's the only thing
I don't know what they're doing. Do they seriously think that this mask and attire make him look cool? I heard you say that in your live off. Do they seriously think this makes him look cool?
They wanted to do something different and unique to make everyone and anyone feel marketable and special.
If you want him to be marketable,
where they can sell merch.
If you want him to be marketable, here's what you do. It's a very, very simple plan. Easy. You don't take away his entrance. You don't take away the girl that has literally been with him his entirety of NXT. You don't take away Scarlett. And you don't put a fucking mask on his face. There you go. He's marketable. He's marketable. That's it. It's that simple. Why put a mask on his face? Yeah, sure, he takes it off in the ring. But why even have it on him? Why have these little... I don't even know what you call them. They're seatbelts on him. Why have seatbelts on him when he's not even driving a car? All right?
He's not even driving a car.
You take away Scarlett. What?
WWE. Well, actually, I should say Raw.
This show makes my brain hurt. I can't. You guys have to agree with me on that. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
there's nothing else I can say that makes this look relatively okay.
He looks like 2012 Kane on the Six Flags roller coaster. That's what he looks like.
Huh.
That's all he is.
I never thought of it that way.
They can fix it. Just take the mask off.
How?
Take the mask off. First of all, take the mask off. Please. Ridiculous. Walks out looking like Bane.
Don't forget Scarlett too.
I don't even care about that, because obviously it ain't doing that much. They took her away like she didn't. Like
they even took his entrance away on NXT.
See, so they must have something else in plan for Scarlett. They must, unless they're
like Scarlett hasn't shown up in NXT either.
Yeah, they're gonna show her the door laugh.
Oh, well,
please no.
That's tough. That's tough.
Listen, I don't even know if Scarlett was ever an actual wrestler, but if she was, I'm pretty sure she wasn't that bad, because she's Scarlett, and she was always great with Karrion. Or Killer Cross, or wherever you known him from.
The Killer Crab.
Crossroads.
No, I mean, now Lewis, if you know Scarlett and Karrion as well as you do, tell me, was she ever a professional? Like, was she ever in the ring? Because
does anyone know that?
I mean, well, if anybody. I mean, heck, I can't even look it up myself, but
Lewis probably doesn't know if she was.
Scarlett Bordeaux, right here. That's her Instagram. Here it is on Wikipedia. Independent Circuit from 2012 to 2019. OVW in 2012. Ring of Honor. Okay, so it looks like she was. It looks like she was. There's no way. Bordeaux made her first appearance in WWE as She was a rosebud.
She was a rosebud. Oh no.
One of Adam Rose's various color costume party go. Yeah, she was a rosebud.
Rosebud.
She was a part of his payback match on June 1st, 2014. I didn't even know he actually had a match on payback. In September 2019, Bordeaux attended a private tryout. And that's when everything started with the whole Karrion Kross thing in NXT. So all right, so she was a wrestler turned into this. But now she hasn't even shown up in how long? Karrion Kross had to have won this. Of course he did. Why would Humberto win? This match was way too long than it should have been, but at least he got the win. It is what it is.
He got the win. He looked good too. I ain't gonna lie, but it's against Alberto taking the L, So
yeah.
Ain't much to the win. When we're still trying to fix what happened with week 1 and trying to build momentum up with this new mask that really just doesn't. Yeah.
The next match, I was just completely shocked. Not only for how long this match was, when it should not have been that long, but the actual result of the winner. Nia Jax pinned Charlotte Flair.
That was a surprise for me. That was like WrestleMania. I didn't expect that to go down.
Hey, yeah, that actually had me shook.
The one that is not
about that.
The one that is not like most girls won a match.
She's not like most girls.
Against Charlotte Flair.
Come on,
Charlotte Flair actually allowed somebody to pin her. One time in her WWE career, she actually allowed somebody to pin her.
And of all people,
I mean, and of all people, it's Nia Jax. You have Shayna Baszler lose, but Nia Jax win against the Raw Women's Champion of all people too. Okay,
King 3K, no disrespect to you, but you lost me there.
Listen, I honestly, at this point, they might actually try this. They might actually try it. Because she already pinned the Raw Women's Champion. What's next? There's probably going to be a Women's Championship contender.
I love Charlotte.
And Nia's probably going to beat Charlotte again.
Nia. I'm not a fan. Never have been. That's just,
Lost not like most girls. What's wrong with Nia? What's wrong with Nia versus Charlotte? Listen,
it's Nia. Nia's the problem.
Nia is freaking terrible in the ring. And I'm not even saying that as like, oh yeah, well, she just needs to get better. She just needs to get better.
She's on the cusp of it. It's just like,
and we've seen
not there yet.
We've seen Nia try to get better every once in a great while, but then it just falls right back down again. It falls right back down again, and it falls fast.
It's just kind of that recklessness for her. Buckle bombs, botches, things that are hurting people that shouldn't.
Charlotte took the bump well from her finisher, whatever her finisher was. It looked like it hurt, though. But Charlotte landed well, so I mean,
we don't know that for sure, Loff. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, I'm just shocked that Nia actually got the win. We might have a Women's Championship contender where Charlotte will probably well, I don't know if Charlotte will ever lose again because of Charlotte, and you know how much pull she has, but. We might actually get a championship contender match between Charlotte and Nia next week.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because that's usually how things go. Once you beat a champion, they face off again next week in a championship contender match. And who's usually the one to lose in that match? The champion, because they literally don't have anybody else to go for a number 1 contender match.
Women's division, baby. Gotta love it.
That's how it is. I don't even know. Oh yeah, we also had this match. Now, if you guys weren't aware, last week on Monday Night Raw, John Morrison challenged The Miz to a match for this week's Raw. Now we don't know what happened. This match was canceled. Literally today, this match was canceled before Monday Night Raw, and I don't want to speculate anything, so don't quote me on this. But usually when matches happen and they're canceled literally on the day that they are supposed to happen, it's usually not good. All right, so it was either precautionary reasons for the virus or just something came up. Now, I guarantee you that's what the whole Sasha thing was about for SummerSlam. That had to have been it.
I still don't know.
That had to have been
it.
Because I don't think she's pregnant. Otherwise, we would have known that already.
She might be going through it mentally.
It's either mental or precautionary reason for that one. But this one had to have been precautionary reasons because you don't literally cancel the match hours before the show. You don't.
I acknowledge him as Johnny Drip Drip.
Can we please get? Listen, we'll talk about Morrison in a bit, but Lof, what do you think happened here? Because you don't just cancel a match between Miz and Morrison hours before the show. So it had to have been precautionary reasons, right? Or something of that?
I think it was just like they were. You gotta realize they are so disconnected from what makes the fans happy. So they probably was like, this match isn't going to be entertaining. And they probably took it off just because of that. And left even.
I feel like they saw value in it. That's what I think. And I feel like I feel like they really took a look at the card in whole and they said this match, besides the US, that the whole match, I feel like they said this match has potential and maybe we can use this somewhere else down the line because all these other matches are going to just be kind of shit shows and we can scrub this through a 3-hour show and give the fans something.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, we're getting this match at Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have to.
I hope so.
Just so that we can blow this thing off. Now, can we please get rid of the water gimmick, please? Please?
Yeah, no more wet.
I love water as much as the next guy, all right?
Johnny Drip Drip, but this dude tonight really, as much as I love to troll on this Johnny Drip Drip thing and with Love, man, especially, this tonight really showed that it's gotta go. Especially his loss. I'm like, Johnny needs to switch up and now.
I love
needs to
water.
Go back to the Prince of Power core, for sure.
Water refreshes everything, all right? It refreshes my voice ever since this weekend. It's refreshing. But I hate that Morrison's gimmick is just revolved around the H2O. Oh yeah, here's the next idea for a gimmick. Water.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Wow. That's why I don't think they were thinking that far into it. I really think they thought this is something that they like. Let's take it off this show. That's how I feel like that went down. But
now, I do see that point, but with Pat McAfee and the whole COVID situation, with the Sasha Banks possibly either being mental issues or
I forgot about Pat, so maybe.
Or precautionary reasons for COVID. Whole precautionary reasons can't be out of the picture yet.
Yeah.
And heck, I mean, look, if WWE gets caught, if they get caught, we're gonna be right back in the Thunderdome. So you guys better not hope for that, because we'll be back there if they get caught.
I think it's gonna happen either way. Because they being too reckless at this point.
Who the heck is laughing? Are you in
you
a
can
car
hear
right
that?
now with them?
Yeah, I am. I didn't even think you could hear that. Shout out.
I just hear Megan's laugh, and I was like, "That's beautiful."
Oh, that's funny. I was
Shout
like,
out to the OTP members.
big shout
They're on
out.
the phone.
You guys are on stream right now. Big shout out.
Megan, I loved that laugh. Just letting you know.
Calling the OTB radio. Who got on the line?
We're going to be on Sirius XM. We are.
Yeah.
I love that shit, by the way. Point is, Omos defeated John Morrison. Omos as a singles competitor is a freaking joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's bad.
He's just really bad.
He hasn't drawn me in even the slightest.
John Morrison almost tore both his ACLs in this match because of one spot that he tried to do some flippy shit off the steel steps. His legs landed in a very bad way where it looked like he almost tore both his ACLs. Omos didn't even try to catch him, so that was his fault if he got his ACLs torn. Because Morrison, shit, what am I trying to say? If Omos was not even there, or at least in his way, Morrison would be fine doing that flippy shit on the steel steps. But because he got in the way and because he didn't even catch him, he almost got injured tonight. And at the end of the match, he was clutching one of his legs. So, Omos, you better hope that Morrison is not actually injured. That's all I have to say about that.
AJ Styles and you don't know how to wrestle. Like, at
Right.
what point is not
trained?
Right.
I mean, you can't put it all on AJ because, I mean, how much, you know,
on him.
I mean, that's like when they try to put like a trainee on me at work, you know. It's like, and they're like, it's like you can't put all that shit on me. I can only teach them so much that I know. It's about what work they want to put in, you know, and it's all on what Omos wants to give.
I mean, Omos is 7'3", and at the age of 26 or 24, I believe.
Yeah, 27, I think. Or maybe,
he's
27. Maybe that was MJ.
He's 27. That's it.
Okay,
yeah.
I was like, maybe that was MJ. That's what you're talking about.
He is 7'3", and at the age of 27, it's up to him to figure out how to work in this company. And I hear you, Saul. I hear you. You're my man.
Yeah, you good to hear me? Yeah. Woohoo.
Yeah.
That's what's up, y'all.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Have a good day.
Even though I'm on my face, even though I'm not on your guys' screen right now.
There you guys go. AJ was just on the mic and he's like, Xavier Woods, get the hell out here. Let's just get the shit over with. We had Xavier Woods versus AJ Styles. Why? Where the hell is Kofi? Can somebody answer me this? Is Kofi out? Is Kofi out with precautionary reasons too? Like, what is really going on here? Because Kofi has not been on TV with in the last month.
Kofi Kingston, I can tell you honestly. I haven't.
Kofi is recovering from what? Does he have it?
From the Bobby match. That is okay.
Oh.
That's
okay. You're okay. All right. Now you're just
all right.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I follow Kofi. Let me see if he's tweeting anything. I mean, maybe why would he tweet anything? No.
I mean, Pat McAfee did when he got the virus. So
yeah, see, he ain't tweeting nothing. He just be tweeting about his gear, times with the fans. Slight break. Okay, I can see that in it.
Like, how do you like?
See that?
I don't know.
Good laugh, so inspirational.
AJ beat Xavier Woods due to Omos interfering.
Which they could have
weeks ago.
Huh?
I mean, dude, I feel like, we've been seeing these matches so to where I don't even know half the time if we watching replays, if we're watching the match itself.
That's what Raw is, people.
They did that. Man.
Raw is
Seriously,
rematches. Raw is rematches. It's not Raw is war. It's Raw is rematches. That is what it is.
And when they're showing highlights, I'm like, is this from last week or earlier in the night, or is this later on? I'm like, oh, okay.
Then we have the Raw Tag Team titles on the line. RKBro versus the WWE Champion Bobby Lashley. Again, makes perfect sense. And MVP. And who was the one to take the pinfall here, Loff? Go ahead and tell him.
Freaking Montel.
Wait, was it? Really?
Yeah, I don't think Bobby got pinned. Did he?
There's no way. I thought Bobby got pinned.
MVP.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought Bobby got pinned. Hold on.
No, Riddle hit MVP with the
Riddle has a Pele kick, then whips Lashley into the corner. Riddle.
I thought so.
Wants to explode a suplex on Lashley, blocks it. Riddle then hits a pump knee. Blah 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 blah. The action spills. Blah blah blah. Omos grabs Orton, but gets kicked off. Okay. Yep. Nope. It was MVP. I thought it was Bobby for some reason.
I was happy it wasn't Bobby. If he's gonna lose, he might as well lose.
After the match, Lashley returns a big spear on Riddle. Lashley waits for Riddle to get up and tries to do a hurt lock, but gets RKO'd out of nowhere. RKBro retreat, and they end the show as tag team champions. I honestly thought it was Bobby that got the pinfall loss here. Thank God he didn't lose, because it's the WWE champion. He should not get pinned.
Riddle pinning Lashley. I could totally see that on Raw.
Listen. If Riddle was ever to beat Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship, I'd be. I don't even know what the heck I'd even do at that point.
Miles.
I mean, all right. See you later, Miles. Have a good night, bro. We're almost done anyway. But listen, I think this entire tag team with Riddle and Randy is so that Randy can prove to the higher-ups that Riddle can't be trusted. And then once this tag team is over and done with, you can have Riddle move up to the main card and main championship. And why are you guys laughing? What the hell is happening?
I'm just clowning these guys in the call.
Oh,
I'm
you guys
too much of a clown.
Okay. You motherfucker.
I was looking at Lost reaction.
I don't know what they're doing at this point. I don't know why the heck. Everything is what it is. The show was absolutely terrible. And we got tomorrow's NXT, which could be a shit show, which could not be a shit show. I don't know when the rebranding's happening. It could be tomorrow. It could be in September. But we'll see what happens. The show was bad, and that's all I have to say there.
You want to make a Discord?
Bro. Dude, I have no idea what that really even is. I'm not gonna cap. Like, I know the aspects of it, like, but the full use of it, I haven't quite figured out.
Now, I've been thinking about that, honestly. If you guys are really down for that,
genius, he says. We need to figure out why.
We need like serious mods in that joint. We're gonna have a business meeting on that, and then we'll get back to y'all soon.
If you guys are really down for that, where we can have a Raw discussion channel, a SmackDown discussion, NXT, AEW, like all those channels, you guys can try to contact us privately if you ever want to talk. Like it's a good idea. We just gotta get some people actually involved in that, so that there's no actual freaking trolls in there, because trust me, there could be a lot.
Get enough of y'all.
We'll figure it out though. We can definitely talk. But
yeah.
Oh my God.
What's your
favorite Barney episode?
Tia, go to
Man, I don't even know.
Just told me
Listen.
The one when they're all in it. The yellow, the purple, the green, and you got all the family together. Shit.
Oh my god. Those kid dinosaurs. I don't even know.
Barney was a dinosaur from our imagination.
Yes.
Something.
I think the yellow one had like a blanket and shit. Like that I was rocking with the yellow one. I wish.
His name was like
Shout out to
Baby
you.
Bop, some crazy shit.
There was a Baby Bop. I think that was the purple and green one.
What was talking about? Yeah, wait, Matt, you remember the dark purple Barney like a freaking monster? He was damn near black.
Yes. Yeah. So Baby Bop was the green and purple one. We had a Riff, who was the yellow and orange one, and then we had BJ, who was the yellow and green one. Freaking fantastic! Apparently, Selena Gomez was on that show.
Selena Gomez.
I think we were talking about Barney for like the second week in a row. Debbie Ryan was apparently on there. Madison Pettis.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez, Debbie Ryan.
There was a lot
Madison
of hot
Pettis.
shots that slid through. Maybe even Justin Bieber. I know there was a lot of slide throughs in that.
Bieber.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Madison Pettis was on that show. Shout out to you, Madison.
Shout out, Madison Pettis.
Yeah, chill out.
If you're watching this, Madison Pettis, you know where to find me.
David Joyner was the voice of Barney. So shout out to David Joyner. I don't even know what the hell we're talking about anymore at this point, guys. This is Monday Night Raw. We're talking Barney. For like the second straight week in a row. Hey, I felt like we talked about Barney before on the show, right?
See, I was gonna say, I told the OTB crew that our OTB channel has been more fun than the Raw show itself a second week in a row. It's like,
I know, right?
Fuck.
Hey, Phenom, we all miss Betty Lou over here. All right. It may have been a rocky start with OTB and Betty Lou, but we miss you. And whenever you come back, there'll definitely be a celebration.
Some 4K.
Yes, Megan, we are. All right, we're talking about Barney over here. Barney is a dinosaur.
Our imagination.
I don't even know how that happened. Someone threw it in, and
it was Lewis. Russell Talk Universal.
Yeah.
I mean, not Lewis. That's fucking Saul. My God.
Chocolate fudge and strawberry, not together.
Chocolate fudge and strawberry, huh?
Yeah, strawberry. You ever had strawberry come out the toaster?
Oh yeah.
Talk about never mind.
Don't go that deep, Bluff.
I go. Never mind.
Point is, guys, this show was fucking trash. If you guys have anything else that you guys want to talk about, put that in the comments, and we'll talk about it before we get the hell out of here. Ready for NXT tomorrow night? We'll try. I'll try.
After this Raw,
I'll try.
Shout out Charlotte Flair.
Ew.
Boo. Boo.
Where did that come from?
Boo.
Oh man, y'all must have not read chat, man. But 1C Meg, they're not liking the Charlotte love that I have.
Mo, you already know. You already know, Mo. We're gonna be here.
Bro, you already know.
On
man.
OTB.
Michelle.
Hit Row.
That one.
You guys
that's
know.
A name. Michelle. Michael. Man, that's a name. Mikkel. There we go. That's what I'm rolling with, Mikkel.
Oh God, Charlotte Fart. That's fantastic, Saul.
Let's see. I respect that ability. Right, Meg? See, Finn versus Daniel Bryan. See, no,
that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, wait, Finn versus Daniel Bryan. Yeah, we're getting Daniel Bryan versus some other guys in AEW.
Now, Bryan Danielson.
We're getting
it's
him.
happening, people. If you guys are looking to get that pay-per-view on September 5th, You guys won't be disappointed. I'll do it just for you, Phenom. Nikki Trash
Yes.
was on Monday Night Raw tonight, and she was fucking terrible. Let's see. Good night, Mo. Have a good night.
Loft stay hot.
Loft stay hot.
Mo.
Look at that.
I love Mo.
Look at that. Mo's a freaking goat.
Mo is absolutely goated.
Man.
Mo, you
Come
stay
on,
fine
guys.
yourself.
Come on, guys. Let's get some actual question. Let's get some actual questions in here right before we get off the air.
Kind of watch Barney after this.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Gotta rerun that shit through all the way now.
Let's go. Season 1, episode 1 of Barney. Let's go.
Barney can't find cake. Whatever the conflict were. Hey. Anyone know how to do this?
Okay. No, I do want to give a shout out to somebody because
shout out to them.
This guy, well, yes, not only to the rest of the OTB fam, but I want to give a shout out to a former member of Outside the Brand.
Oh yeah, my big homie.
Now he just hit 1K followers today. Give a shout out to MJW Squad.
1K MJ.
MJW Squad. 1K MJ is
Dimitri,
here.
you came in at the wrong. Dio.
Dimitri, you came in at the wrong time, brother. You came in at the wrong time.
I'll be watching.
Josh, 1K MJ is here and he's here to stay. Now, I want to see the spam 1K MJ in the chat. I want to see that. Because
who the hell watching Barney?
1K MJ is a freaking goat. And even though he may not be a part of OTB anymore, still gotta show love to the little homie in MJ. So congratulations, MJ. You deserve it.
That's what I like to see in there. That's what I like to see.
Thank you guys so much for the 1K MJs in the chat. He deserves it. I thought he should have been at 1,000 a long time ago. But we helped him grow over 500 followers in a matter of 2 days. And that just right there that just shows love. Not only to him, but just the entire wrestling community here on TikTok. So thank you guys so much for all of that. To the people that followed him from the beginning, I thank you. From the people that followed him in this little stretch of 500, thank you. The guy deserves it, and I can't wait to see what he does on his live, because I'll be on his lives every single time. I will.
It's gonna be crazy. Be on that.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great seeing him live.
He's gonna be hype as shit.
He's gonna be hype as shit. I don't even know if he made a celebration video of 1K yet, but rest be sure, I honestly think he might cry. And you know what? That has and there's no shame in whatsoever,
MJ,
because 1K,
look,
1K is a big
I
deal.
really posted it, huh?
I told you. I need my copyright for 1K MJ. Everyone was in there in the live when I said 1K MJ. I need my copyright as facts. We make some money.
I wish you can make. Wait.
I need my monies.
Oh wait, hold on. Ah man, it doesn't actually do it on here. Then I was trying to actually make the copyright logo. Like you can actually make a copyright logo by typing it out, but it didn't do it on the chat here.
Liv Morgan, yes.
Y'all got to give me next chat. 630 away.
Now here's the thing. Loff already gave me a new nickname called 1 Mil Phil. I'll get 1 million I'll get 1 million in the year 2050. So be prepared for that.
Don't listen to what Phil says. He don't know what that is.
2050. I don't even know how old I'd be then.
53. I'll be 50. What you're like? Are you 3 years older than me?
Are you 20, right, Love?
Yeah, I'm 23.
Yeah, you'll be 53.
Holy shit.
Oh, my childhood.
Oh
Like, you
my
talking
God.
wrestling or regular, man? Because we talking wrestler, bro. Kelly had me in a
I
trance.
fucking hate Goldberg. Saul,
Kelly had me in a fucking
motherfucker.
translucent
Oh yeah,
state.
I forgot to even speak about Goldberg because Goldberg, he just
Oh,
decides
yeah.
to get. I just forgot. He just decides to get up in his pickup truck, saying, "Hey, I'm not even coming after the WWE Championship anymore. I'm coming after Bobby Lashley's soul, and I'm gonna rip it out of his chest."
Yo,
Fuck
like
you,
how Tori
Bill.
Wilson too. She
Fuck
had me
you,
at
Bill. All right, Bill Goldberg is a fucking asshole. I mean, that's just all I have to say. Fuck Bill Goldberg.
Fuck
That's
Bill,
it.
man. You somehow got me fucking 100 likes on a post. Fuck
If
Bill.
Goldberg was my father, I don't even know what I do. I don't.
Chill out for Gage come and get you. Don't do that. His name is Gage Goldberg. He has hands.
I don't even know what I do. I really
ain't no
don't.
love here,
Gage
no
Goldberg.
nicknames.
Any man named Gage Goldberg can whoop your ass. I ain't gonna lie. His name is Gage.
Listen,
Goldberg.
Gage Goldberg is not 15 years old.
He's
He
24.
has to be like 35. Has to be. There's
Yeah,
no way he's
right.
15 years old. Show me his papers. Show me his papers. Because he's not 15. He's not.
That's shit crazy. Put that dude.
Phil put that dude.
Now you got now.
Book Gage versus Phil right now.
Gage versus Nicholas would be a good match. Oh my God.
Yo, that's actually like Survivor Series main event.
With who was a special guest referee? With who was a special guest referee? Goldberg or John Cone? Because John Cone is Nicholas's father. Goldberg is Gage's father. I mean,
That's
what
crazy.
do we have John Cone as the actual referee and then special enforcer Goldberg on the outside?
Ugh.
Like what do we have to do? Because it's right there.
That man up.
If Brock Lesnar was my freaking father, I'd be scared for my life.
Imagine getting an F on your test and Brock Lesnar just walks in the room.
he'd F5 you. He's like, yeah,
Yo.
no, we're gonna take that F and turn it into an F5. Because come here, boy. Come here, boy. Just boy and wow. Like,
You get a bad grade, he just comes in and suplexes you in the room.
That's the talent they're building on Mitri, Gage, and Nicholas, or Gage and Dominic for five years in for the talent.
oh my God.
That's who they're building for.
Oh
I got
my
down.
God.
I ain't gonna lie. This very mysterious.
Listen. They involved Gage in this so much. I wouldn't be shocked if Gage actually was in the ring at some point.
He got in the ring and then got put to sleepy by Big Bob.
It would be freaking terrible because if Goldberg almost tore both his ACLs in the match against Bobby Lashley, what can Gage do in a ring?
Dominic got thrown out the ring by Roman Reigns and got up the next day. So anybody taking that bump?
Sometimes that.
Garcia, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, you guys are the best. You know that, right? I mean,
oh man,
guys. I mean, I didn't even sell out tonight.
I feel like I need to spray off with a spray bottle of water.
I wish you always spray me with a damn spray bottle.
I need to keep you awake, man.
Bad day for somebody.
Let me check the sub count. We're at 196. We are at 196. We're finally almost back to that 200. Guys, if you guys have not subscribed already, we're selling out before we end the show tonight. There's 8 people in this chat. There's no reason why there should not be 8 likes. We're at 196. 4 more subscribers to go to get back to 200 because we were already at 200 and then things happened.
Trolls.
I don't even want
to the bridge.
Say it.
I will. Trolls under the bridge.
Get us back to that 200. I don't well, I mean, I've sold out a couple of times already on this podcast, but hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like the video for more. Episode number 44, I believe it will be. Yeah, 35. My gosh. We will be at 44 eventually, but episode number 35 will be it for NXT tomorrow. You guys can follow me on TikTok at PhillyMet. I will be returning September 5th at All Out. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Wolfpack for life, and we'll talk soon. Go ahead, guys.
Jack, come here, get real close to me, all right? Come here, get real close to me. What day is it? Monday?
It's Monday.
I know some of y'all. Oh yeah,
Tuesday technically, yeah.
So I know y'all got school in the morning. Go to school and like first of all, tell your teacher to subscribe to Outside the Brand because they probably don't know about us. And you know, like if you don't want to do class one day, you can just tell them, yo, turn on the podcast, and you can like have it like ambiance where you're doing your schoolwork and all that stuff. So you tell them to subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework, eat your lunch, and like listen to what your mom say. Like listen to what your parents say. They be like sometimes they be trying to like mess with you and stuff, but like listen to what your mommy and your daddy say, and like eat your lunch and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
And you there with your shirt off and your socks off. Put your shirt back on. Put your socks back on.
I'm offended. First of all, you got one sock on and one sock off. You didn't take a shower. You stank and watching OTV. That's tough. That's tough.
It's just really tough.
Get in the shower. Get something to eat. Drink some water. We're drinking no soda. That's gonna mess up your skin. Your skin not gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
And wash that hair of yours. I feel like it's greasy.
Wash
get that hair. Get that head all sorted out.
Greasy hair don't mean it's dirty. It just means some people just got greasy hair. I mean,
yeah. I mean, that's me.
Dirty, yeah. I mean, what?
Some of them aren't even in school yet. So look, some of y'all can stay up, rage. Go check out my YouTube page, Batch About the Match, and go watch my videos since you ain't got school tomorrow. Right now, hit that sub button if you haven't. Let's go. Yeah. Go to my TikTok as well, Batch About the Match, Batch Pack. You already know what it is.
Y'all be good. I better see kissy faces in the chat, or I don't like none of y'all. I need all your kissy faces. I'm gonna get mad. So I'm so serious. Thank you, guys.
We'll talk soon, guys. See you guys tomorrow for NXT. We could see the rebranded NXT tomorrow, guys.
I will yell at y'all. I'm so serious. I'm not playing.
It could be a thing.
See,
got a video coming tomorrow.
Go, That's
got my Donda reaction coming.
There you go, King.
You guys already know what's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we could see the rebrand of NXT tomorrow. We could not. It all just depends, guys. We'll talk soon.
2 subs away.
And
so make sure you hit that sub as well.
2
for the
subs.
OTB.
2 subs. OTB for life, man. We will get that Sirius XM. We will get there. But first, we got to get out of our bedrooms first. There you guys go. We'll see you guys soon. Batch Pack and Wolf Pack for life. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.